Black Friday and Bitcoin. Guys, those things are actually going together. If you are already some years active in the space, you do know that Bitcoin often dumps around the period of Black Friday and that you also have a Bitcoin sale in Black Friday. So guys, in today's video we are going to have a look at the previous Black Fridays and we are going to have a look at what we could expect this Black Friday and how we can basically confirm if we are going to see something similar like in previous Black Fridays. So guys, let's jump straight into it. And guys, as you can see here, the blue vertical lines all represent a Black Friday from the past couple of years. And the previous one was right here, 25 November 2022. You can see that we did actually got a Black Friday sale because right before Black Friday, we had a massive dump in the Bitcoin price. This was also kind of a Black Friday. Then we started the bear market here. That was in 2021. And then you can see on the day of Black Friday, we had a massive dump. And it's not really that uncommon. We have also like news articles how Black Friday affected the crypto world and people's decision to buy Bitcoin. Here you can see, for example, on Black Friday, the price of Bitcoin dropped. Bitcoin price dropped from a high over 59,000 on Thursday to a low of roughly 53,000. So that's quite a big drop, a drop of 5,800, roughly 10% in a single day. So that is not nothing, guys. Then if we go to the previous one, this one is also quite interesting because this one looks a little bit on where we are right now in the bull market. Very early, but still in the accelerated phase. I will mention it a little bit later also about this. So guys, it's just interesting right here that just really on the timing, that on the timing of Black Friday, we did got that dump in the Bitcoin price as well. And if we go back right here, we have a Black Friday in 2019 as well. Well, we actually got already that dump earlier, but this was kind of also a Black Friday sale. If we go back, then the previous one in 2018, of course, these market conditions are slightly different as Bitcoin right now is a very strong uptrend. This was basically at the end of the bear market, right? But this one, you might be able to compare this one slightly more with this one. This one was also the end of the bear market. But this was definitely a Black Friday sale. And then the previous one right here was in 2017, right before we topped out, roughly before 20,000 US dollars. We actually had on the day or the day before the Black Friday sale, we did got a dump that was from 8,200 to 7,980, let's say 8,000, so a drop of 200. Not too significant, guys. But definitely there was a drop, and after Black Friday sale the price just went up. That we are seeing on most things actually. Here's also after Black Friday sale the price went up. Here after Black Friday sale we did got a dip, but price eventually went up. Also here after Black Friday sale price went up. This one short term after Black Friday sale price went up, but yeah, we were in that bear market, so eventually the price got down. Here also after Black Friday sale the price went up. So guys, I think this is actually quite interesting because we might get some sell-off right now during this time on Black Friday as well. It is definitely not a guarantee, but we do have some interesting signals that I want to share with you in today's video. And first of all, let's have a look at the monthly returns for November for Bitcoin. Generally, the month November is very divided, right? We have a couple of months that are negative, but most months are actually positive. So I have to say that generally November tends to be a little bit more positive than negative. December tends to be a little bit divided. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times a red December, basically 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 times a green December. So December leans a little bit more towards the bearish side. But what I find very interesting, guys, is that we actually had that sell signal over on the Will algo. And this is a signal that doesn't flash that often, as you can see right here in the historical price action of Bitcoin. Every time this flashes, we do get a little bit of selling pressure over on the Bitcoin price, and sometimes bigger than other times, and sometimes it's also kind of a false signal where we do see here, for example, a red a red triangle, but then eventually it's getting invalidated by that green triangle. So that is important to note as well, and so far we haven't seen that green triangle yet, so definitely something to watch out for. I'm also going to lean a little bit more towards the being cautious, although I do think, guys, there are definitely some bullish things that happened during this drop, because if we were to look, for example, right here at the aggregated liquidations and we zoom a little bit in, we can see that a lot of long positions actually got liquidated on this move down, and that is something that you want to see. We can see the funding rate come down, the open interest is very low, guys. That basically means that not much people are trading with leverage. It's at the same levels when we have seen the move here, roughly. We even lower than that. We are at the same levels of the previous bear market, actually at the previous Black Friday sale, right? So when we had this drop, that was the moment we actually got like the lower open interest like that we have right now. So these are definitely very bullish signs, because normally when massive longs are getting liquidated, as you can see right here, it's maybe better visible when we zoom a little bit in, but this is quite a big candle. When massive longs are liquidated, we most of the time do see another move to the upside, because we have too many longs, then the price goes down to liquidate those longs, get new liquidity and go back up. Low open interest, funding rates are coming down, so that's actually good. There are also some other signs that are slightly different. So for example, the CVD right here, which is also visible over on the Will portal. We can open that one on this one. So we go to the cumulative volume delta right here. You can basically see that there is a divergence going on. So we have a higher high in Bitcoin's price, but we got a lower high in the CVD. And generally, that is actually bearish. We don't have that much historical price action on the CVD, but we can find that basically on this website. And you can see, for example, right here, we have Bitcoin making a higher high, lower high on the CVD. We get a correction. Also lower high right here, higher high in the price, eventually we get a correction. Here also a higher high in the price, lower high in the CVD, we further get a correction. Right here we also see that right now we got a lower high in the CVD. Guys, these are not all definite signals that you have to trust 100%. Right, like sometimes the CVD can come down. Maybe we have a triple bearish divergence, that this one makes another rally to 40k and this one sets another lower high. That is possible that we then top out from there and then come down. So don't take it too definitive right here, but I think it's very nice to use the Will algo, because we can just wait until we get a buy signal right here over on this algorithm, and then we can flip our bias. Right, this one also has been proven already to be very profitable in the past, and also when it flashed yesterday, it was hours before we actually saw that dump. So that's also the emotional state, right? You can sometimes look at the signal and then think like, yeah, is it right? Is it wrong? You're going to look with your emotional bias, right? You see a sell signal, yeah, maybe I'm going to wait. I'm not going to act on it. But eventually the price drops, because the price is not emotional and the price just follows certain patterns, right? And if the price goes back up and we do get like a green signal right here, buy signal like we've seen right here, then yeah, you can flip your bias again a little bit more bullish. So yeah, I want to take these signals serious, because I just see a lot of significance in these signals in the past. And if this one goes up higher and we get a green signal, then yeah, sure, I'm happy to flip my bias again. So another thing that's really interesting as well is, of course, the US dollar stablecoin dominance, because what we are seeing right here is actually we had a triangle formation, and the triangle formation broke out to the upside, and we did came up with the stablecoin dominance, touched the resistance, but now coming back down. And if we go to the 4-hour time frame, you can see that we actually break back below the 4-hour EMA ribbon. So that would be very bullish if we see a continued move like this, where we continue to break down, maybe even test these lows again. The question is whether we can break below these lows. I think it's difficult to say right now because there is just a lot of things happening at that specific level. So yeah guys, I am patiently going to wait until we are going to get that buy signal over on the Will algo. We actually already took profits at 37,500. Because that was the moment the stablecoin dominance was going into that support. That was perfectly timed. So that's very beautiful. So we have some space also to wait for Bitcoin to make another green buy signal right here. And if that doesn't happen and we do come down and we do get that Black Friday sale in November, then yeah, definitely I'm going to look for some shopping. Going to try and shop some altcoins, probably shop some Bitcoin. And I'm very curious what you think, guys. What do you think on this Black Friday? Do you think Bitcoin is going to dump short term so we get a nice opportunity to buy some more? Or do you think that, nah, it's not going to happen, Bitcoin is just going to go up? Guys, I'm very curious about your opinion, so let me know in the comment section down below. It's actually quite worth saying that a lot of altcoins are looking very good against Bitcoin. And they're starting to look better and better. And maybe we even get that scenario that I've talked earlier in today's video, that we break below this support in the Bitcoin dominance. So if you want to know which altcoins I'm buying, at which entry, which setups I'm doing, make sure to join Will Alerts with the link down below. You can basically join for free. The only thing you need to do, you need to be an active trader on Bybit, BitGet or BingX, 3 exchanges that I'm recommending down below this video. And yeah, once you joined one of these exchanges with the affiliate link down below, you deposit a minimum amount of $100 and you've opened your first trade. You can submit your user ID right here over on the Will Portal website. And we will check from our end whether you meet the deposit requirements and so on. Do make sure, guys, because I get a lot of people signing up right here on Will Alerts, but they haven't joined with the specific affiliate link, or they haven't met the deposit requirements, or they haven't opened their first trade. So really make sure that you really qualify first before you are signing up, but also make sure, that's very important, that in your Telegram settings you allow people to add you to a private channel, because sometimes people do sign up and they do meet requirements and I have to reach out to them personally because their Telegram settings or privacy settings don't allow. So make sure, guys, that you have your privacy settings, that you can be added to private Telegram channel, and make sure that when you submit your user ID right here, that you already meet the deposit requirements. Right, because if you submit the user ID and we check it from our side and later you meet the deposit requirements, you know, we have to read over all the subscriptions again in the future. So it's the easiest way is to just join Bybit, BingX or BitGet, make your deposit, open your first trade, and afterwards submit your user ID. And there's a lot of advantages that you basically get for joining one of these exchanges with the affiliate link down below. The first one is a deposit bonus. On Bybit you can get a deposit bonus up to $30,000. On BingX you can get a deposit bonus up to 9,600. BitGet it is 5,000. You will get access to Will Alerts with these exchanges. And also, if you have any problems with these exchanges in the future, I have direct contact with managers in these exchanges, which can help, of course. Of course, we don't assume that any problems will occur, definitely not. But sometimes people in certain regions do have some problems that occur, and if you are linked to a community, it's easier to solve these problems as there is a little bit of backup, right? Because if there is a problem and that problem comes to light, we will talk about it right here on the channel, and that is definitely something that they also don't want. So as far as I know, these are definitely good players. I'm using all of these exchanges for different purposes. So Bybit I'm using for my spot trading, for leverage trading, sometimes for buying some altcoins. BingX I'm using for also these things, but you can also trade like S&P 500. I've been trading some different trading pairs over on BingX. Very interesting. Also the nice thing with BingX is you don't need KYC. So if that's a problem for your country, you can sign up with BingX. And BitGet is also a very beautiful exchange. I've experienced a lot with BitGet, making trading bots, making videos about that as well, doing copy trading, but also very nice. BitGet is really offering some altcoins that Bybit and BingX are not offering, which we can buy over on BitGet. So I think the altcoin market on BitGet is very interesting. Definitely some altcoins that I personally like very much are only on BitGet. So yeah, guys, if you are interested in that, make sure to join with the affiliate link down below. Of course, the alerts from the Will Algo, which you can set up right here over on the Pro Charts, these alerts are automatically shared over in the Will Alerts Telegram channel. So whenever this one will turn green, there will be an automated alert into the Telegram channel. A bot, so-called, will directly say like, hey, we got a green signal, time to buy. Time to look for longs, or things are changing basically. So yeah, definitely check that out. Otherwise, just check it out on the website. This is a very beautiful algorithm, and I think it can help with a lot of people with clarity in their mind on what's happening in the markets. Guys, I want to thank you all for watching. Again, let me know in the comment section what you think is going to happen on Black Friday sale for Bitcoin, and what did you thought about Black Friday sales in the past. I'm very curious. Drop a thumbs up, subscribe. Wish you a beautiful day. Hope to see every single one of you in the next video.